Welcome to the channel everyone. Bali is a stunning island of Indonesia where you will see the beaches, mountains, volcanoes, waterfalls, temples and many other places. So in this video we will plan your trip from India to Bali. And in this video we will cover the details like required documents, currency exchange, hotel bookings, visa and itinerary. So let's get started. So first thing first, you should have a valid passport and it should not get expired within 6 months. So this is the first requirement. Once you have a passport, you can get the tickets. To book air ticket, you can use Skyscanner. You can simply provide the to and from cities and then enter the depart and return months or exact dates. And it will compare multiple websites and provide you the best deals. I personally use Skyscanner to book all my air tickets. After getting the tickets, you can decide on the visa. Bali provides visa on arrival for Indian people. If you don't want to waste your time on the visa on arrival process, which takes roughly around half an hour to 1 hour, then you can apply for e-visa as well. So once you have these three documents with you, then fourth document comes, which is vaccine certificate. So in India, if you have fully vaccinated certificate, that is more than sufficient. You don't need booster dose in that case. What are the good to have things which you can carry? So first thing is your travel insurance. So it is not required and nobody asked us, but if you will keep it, it will be very helpful for you. If you are going for more than a week or more than a month, it will be very helpful for you if you fall sick. After travel insurance, they have one app called Setu Sehat. That app is basically a health application of Indonesia where they track the COVID status, but right now it is not at all applicable. We went, nobody asked us. Where it was mentioned in some videos and in some places that if you will go to public places, then you need to show vaccine certificate or this app, but nobody asked us. So that's why I'm putting it into good to have category. And once you have all these things available with you, then you are ready to go. If you are going with the check-in luggage, well and good, you have limit till 15-20 kg that you can check in your boarding pass. But if you are going with only cabin baggage, in that case your limit is 7 kg. You can carry 2 bags with you and both should be together of 7 kgs. You cannot carry more than that, otherwise they will penalize you. Make sure you are traveling light because you have to come back as well. If you keep it under 7 kgs, you will come back from Bali, you will purchase something, then your weight will eventually increase it. So we traveled from Bangalore to Bali and there was a layover of 3 hours in Kuala Lumpur. You don't need any kind of visa for that purpose. You can stay inside the airport and then you can just do the international transfer from there. Currency exchange. So there are two ways you can exchange your currency. First one is you get dollars and get those dollars converted to rupiah in Bali. And second thing is you can convert your Indian rupees to rupiah in India itself, so that you will get the better rates. So on the roads of Bali that they were giving good rates for dollars as well. I would suggest if you have an international credit card or debit card, that also you can carry. So whenever you need more money, you can transact. There is no issue with that. So right now, the currency exchange rate which Google shows and what you get in the forex is very different. Like Google was showing me 187 rupiah, Indonesian rupiah for 1 rupee. What exchange rate I got was 164 rupiah. It totally depends on your negotiation. They started with 155. I took them till 164. I couldn't do more than that. They were not agreeing on that. I tried with multiple forexes, and this was the best deal I could get. So once you have everything available with you, and this is the day when you are traveling, so make sure you go to the airport before 3 hours, because it takes good amount of time. So once you will reach there, first you will go to the immigration, then for the visa on arrival, and then custom clearance. The process of visa on arrival is very easy. They will ask you for your passport and boarding pass. They will ask you 5 lakh rupiah or 35 US dollars, and once you will give them, they will give you your visa on arrival quickly. Once that is done, you will go for custom clearance. So there will be some monitors installed in the exit gate. You will have to fill all the details in that particular document, and once that is done, they will give you one QR code which you have to show on the exit gate, and then they will allow you to go outside. Now you are outside the airport, and now you are looking for the taxi. So always remember, you have to bargain like anything. If you will install Grab in advance, Grab app is very popular in Bali, and with the help of that you can get the better prices. But to install the Grab app, first you need the SIM. Now how to get the SIM? So there are two ways you can get the SIM. So one is from the airport or outside the airport, but the prices which you will get outside the airport are much cheaper than the airport prices. The only benefit I see getting SIM on the airport is that you can book a Grab with the help of it. There are two nearby places where you can book the hotels for the day one. One is Kuta, another one is Seminyak. Kuta is the downtown of Bali, you can say. All the party places, all the street shopping, everything is in Kuta. More pubs, more party clubs, all these things, the famous clubs are in Seminyak. And there is Seminyak beach also, which has a good nightlife. So if you prefer good nightlife on day one, you can stay in these two places. Then comes how you will travel inside Bali. So you can travel inside Bali using scooters. So they will charge you somewhere around 400 rupees to 1000 rupees for a scooter. It depends which scooter you prefer. There is some very popular scooters called Scoopy, which is somewhere around 400 to 500 rupees per day. And then there comes NMAX, which are bigger scooters, which will charge somewhere around 800 to 1000 rupees. So you're sorted for that as well. You don't need any driving license or anyone. No one will check your driving license. You're good to go. You can hire the scooters in Bali. No problem with that. So traveling with scooters is much cheaper than the cabs, because cabs are damn costly in Bali. The first cheaper option is scooter, then comes Grab, and then comes local taxi. Go to local taxis only and only if you don't have other two options available. Grab provides you two-wheeler taxi facility as well, so which will charge you lesser, and if you are alone, then it is good for you. So now comes to the food options. So sadly for vegetarian, there are options are very limited. If you will ask in some restaurant, they will directly tell you that there are no vegetarian options available. I'll tell you, for non-vegetarian it is a heaven. You will get a lot of options. So first, like common foods which you must try in Bali are nasi goreng and mee goreng. Nasi goreng is nothing but the fried rice with non-veg in it, and mee goreng is the noodles, fried noodle with non-veg in it. So that is the case. For vegetarians, you can ask them to not put non-veg things in that and then provide them. So sometimes some restaurants provide you vegetarian nasi goreng as well. Apart from the food options, you can try their luwak coffee. So if you are not aware of luwak coffee, you can read about it. So how to plan your itinerary? So if you are in Bali for 1 week, then your itinerary will look little different. If you are there for 2 weeks, your itinerary will cover more places. And if you are there for 1 month, I don't need to give you itinerary, you will explore the places by yourself. But let's say you are there for 1 week. Okay, so in 1 week, what and all main places you can cover? So first day you can spend in either Kuta or Seminyak. After that, you can directly move to Ubud. In Ubud, you can stay for 2 to 3 days. In Ubud, there are many places to explore. So there is Monkey Forest, Saraswati Temple, Ubud Palace. Then you can do famous Bali swing over there. Then there are so many waterfalls in Ubud. And apart from waterfalls, there are temples as well in and around Ubud. So you can cover many places in Ubud. You can stay there good 2-3 days. Once you cover Ubud, then you can come back to main Bali, the Seminyak or Kuta, and then you can move to Nusa Penida. You can stay in Nusa Penida for 2 days. There are good options available, beautiful beaches available. So like there are famous beaches like Kalinkon, Broken Beach, Diamond Beach. If you are not planning to stay there for 2-3 days, you can do a day tour also for Nusa Penida. Apart from Nusa Penida, there is nearby island Nusa Lembongan. So if you are staying in Nusa Penida, you can do a day trip to Nusa Lembongan as well. Then you will have hardly 1 or 2 days left in your hand. Then you can come back to Seminyak, enjoy for few days here. From Seminyak or Kuta, you can cover the famous temples like Tanalot and Uluwatu. So in Uluwatu temple, there is a very famous dance show which depicts the Ramayana. So it is we saw that show and it was very beautiful. It was 1 hour show and happens every day during the evening hour. So just check out, it happens somewhere around 6 to 7 p.m. every day, but tickets sold out in advance. So either you can book it online or you can go early and book those tickets. So that was the itinerary for 1 week. If you are there for 2 weeks, then you can spend more time in Ubud, and then you can go to east side of Bali where you can cover the Gate of Heavens. Then you can cover the Handara Gate, Gili Islands. I hope you found this video helpful. Have a great trip to Bali and don't forget to share your experience with us in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.